Hello and welcome to the another video. In this video, I'll cover the income statement. And this is one of the very important financial statement because most of the gross profit, net incomes, EBIT, which is earning operating incomes, comes from there, right? So this is, as you know, all of my videos when I do the fundamental research of the stocks, I analyze from the income statement and then a balance sheet and then the cash flow statement, right? And then compare that. So if you really want to understand how the stock research is done or what comes, so at least you should have some basic idea of the income statement or these three components. In this video, I will cover the income statement and give some important point from there, that what are the key components basically of that income statement. Okay, so income statement, I think you can get from two places, or maybe two or three places. For example, you can go to the SEC website and get the 10K statement if you want to analyze the annual statement, or you can easily go to the Yahoo Finance or the company website. Okay, so in this video, I will focus on, I'll go to the Yahoo Finance and show you how to get it, and then go and analyze the income statement with you. Okay, so just go to the Yahoo Finance. I'm on the Yahoo Finance website, and just type, if you know the ticker name, just type the ticker. For example, if it's Apple, you can type the AAPL, or you can also type the company and it will show up there, right? So either way is okay. But today I will focus on Facebook, so which ticker is FB. So if I enter it, basically you will see the Facebook price. I think this is many people knows. And then there is a charts, and then here is the financial, right? If I click on this financial, I got this income statement. So we have this income statement, balance sheet here, and cash flow statements. Okay, but we'll focus on the income statement today. Okay, so I already did the full recommendations on the Facebook, where I looked into the fundamental did the fundamental analysis on the Facebook stock and recommended, right? So in that one, I used the 10K and the income and these ratios based on this financial statements. Okay, if you haven't watched that video, I suggest you can go and watch, and then and also do like the video. Okay, so here, okay, so let's get started on the income statement. So this is the income statement. We have the two options here. One is the annual, which is, as the name suggested, annually reported, which is from 2019 to, I think, the report in Yahoo Finance 4 year, yeah, up to 4 year, and then quarterly, which is every 3-month basis. Analyzing of this is same, but the data slicing is different. One slice is on the quarterly basis and one slice is on the annual basis. Today I will be doing the analysis on this income statement on the annual basis. Okay, so this is 2019 December and so on, right? And what is this TTM? TTM is basically every quarterly when the latest quarter after this, and behind and trailing 12 months. So that's why you see it takes from 31st of March, I think they published last quarter. 31st March, and behind 12 month, right? So that's why the number you see here is different from this. So because it has 3 months more recent data, and it also shows irrespective of the fluctuation in the market right now, but the company still does well in the first 3 months, right? 3 million growth. It's not bad. It's not very good as we see, but it's still not bad. At least they increase in the revenue. Okay, so one important point in the in this financial statement, since this company is Facebook is a US based company, right? So US based company, and it's listed on NASDAQ, right? They follow the US GAAP. Okay, so that's the financial framework, or the framework which they follow in US. In non-US countries like Europe and any other countries, they follow the different accounting standard, right? That standard is IFRS. right? I think it's called International Financial something. So let's Google it. If IFRS, right? So IFRS accounting standard, right? So this is International Financial Reporting Standard. So if you are not sure, just Google it, and this is the standard there, right? Why I'm showing this? The reason to show this is, if you right now I'm not doing any comparison, but if you're trying to compare any two companies which is non-US, then this means their accounting, how they come up with this number may be different, right? Because the revenue recognitions, how they do, and how they do other, for example, other fill these numbers may be different as per different accounting standard. So, but if the company is listed in US stock exchange, then the chances are that company must be reporting in the US accounting standard as well. Maybe in the local home they are doing IFRS, but in US they must be doing that. But just as for the caution, I thought I'll provide that good point to you. Okay, now let's get started. So in this one, there are different sections, right? This is called multi-format or multi-stage income statement. Why? Because you see there is a stages here. Total revenue, gross profit, for example, operating income and losses, and then total income from continuous operation, and the net income. Okay, so since this is in stages, so that's called multi-stages. You also find, especially I find in the Euro companies, that they do a single statement. They just list all the revenue and then all the expenses, and then they won't break it down, right? So you can find that one as well. But if you're following the Yahoo Finance or I think US one, so pretty much most of them I see in the multi-stage format. Okay, but that's another point I'm trying to show, because if you find, let's say you're researching and you find, oh, this is a different format, so don't get panic. I'll also show you how to compute this if you don't have the multi-stage format, how to get this in this series video today. Okay, so so first thing first, so this is the total revenue as what the name suggests. If you whatever the goods or services, in the case of Facebook, whatever the software or services they sell, and the income which they get is called the total revenue. So this is the 70 million, right? Or basically, and this number is represented is in 1,000. So this is 3 more 0. So this means this is around 70 billion. I think these are the revenue, right? 70.699 or 70 billion revenue, right? So if they put in the source, is the number format is in million, then it should be 7697, right? So this is the arithmetics there. Okay, so that's how you read it, this number. So this is not 70 million, this is 70 billion because of this 3 zeros there as well. Okay, now whenever we start even to analyze this one company, we try to not only see this one number, we try to see the many years. The reason here is because we want to know how the trend is going on, right? We are not comparing here with anything. We are just comparing the company with itself. Okay, so when we compare the company with itself, we see how the trend is following. Is the trend is upward, or is the trend is upward, or is the trend is going down, or it's been flat? So here we are clearly see the trend is going upward, right? From 27 to 40 billion to 55 to 70 billion. So it's doing a very good in terms of the revenue increase. Okay, the next is the cost of revenue. The cost of revenue, as the name suggests, is the direct cost which occurs in generation of the revenue, and which comes here. Okay, so the third one is the gross profit. Gross profit means total revenue minus total cost, and it comes the 57 million. Okay, so this is my gross profit. Okay, so let me show you this one. let me prove it to you as well, so there won't be any ambiguity. Okay, so this is total revenue. So this is also called cost of goods sold, right? So this is 70697 and 000. Next is 12770. Okay, let me zoom a little bit. Okay, so this is same. Now this is gross profit. So if I do this minus this is exactly the same. Okay, so this is why so this is one of the key elements which we notice. Okay, so we need to see not only the revenue, but you see here, if I come here, you see the gross profit is also going improving, right? It doesn't make any sense for the company if the revenue is increasing but the gross profit is not increasing, right? In that case the cost may be increasing. So in this case the company is doing a good job in when they increase the revenue, they the Facebook management is able to reduce or try to keep the cost under control, right? So they can still keeping increasing the revenue. So think from that perspective. Okay, so that's why I showed here and marked this as an important step. So this is the important step. The next is from the gross revenue, all operating expense, which include what other operating expense you can see: salaries, right? Administrators, utilities, lights, everything which comes under selling, general and administration expenses. They also have to do some research, so that's why they have research development here. So the total expense shows 33,941. Okay, so this is the total expenses. If I reduce this from gross profit, I'll get the next operating income or loss, right? It can be income as well or loss, right? So basically this gross profit minus operating expense. So this is another key point, so which is 23,986. Okay, so I'll highlight this as a bold. Another important point, another important segment in the income statement, that this is my operating income, okay, which is generating from my assets, right? So this is the another point. The next thing is the interest expenses. Interest expense means any interest paid on their maybe they have certain bonds. If they are paying any interest, they take a loan, right? Any interest is going on, so that's here. Any other income or expenses going on. So here you see this is other than the operating income or expenses, which is not a part of our operating income. So this is not directly related to the revenue generations. This is the indirect. So any non-operating, basically you see it comes here. Any income and expenses will come here. So which is minus, which is comes here. And then we have, so interest income is, we have, sorry, this one and this, then we have a income before tax. Okay. So income before tax is another one. This is another important thing. How much income they can able to generate before tax. So 24,812. Okay. So this is another important point. Okay. How much income without taxes? So this means if they don't have tax, or right, or then how much income is company generating, right? And then the next and the final one is basically the net income, which is after tax, which is 6,233. Okay, just to save time, I'm not showing the middle part because it's quite straightforward, because anything is between is basically we take this one and then reduce whatever it come between and then come there. And from 24 billion we reduce the sorry, this, oh, I put the income tax here by mistake. So 6.3 billion, and then we got it 18,485. So this one. So this is their net income, or we can also say their bottom line, another common word, right? Or net profit. Okay, so these are another names for the same thing. Okay, net profit. Okay, net income, net profit, right? Income, or yeah, one more thing, income statement, also called as an income, not only in the income statement, profit and loss statement as well, right? And okay, so that's the same thing. Okay, so these the important segment, or these are the important the steps in the income statements are important, so that's why I highlighted in green. And we need to ensure that each steps, right, the gross profit should be increasing. That's what we will looking, right? Okay, the gross profit is increasing, so this means operating income is doing well, right? But right, so let's see, is it doing well? So it goes 12 to 20. Okay, very good. From 20 to 24, very good. Oh, pretty bad, right? Why? Because from 24 it goes direct to 23, right? So this will be a red mark. So when I do analysis, I'll do something like this. Oops. Okay, sorry about that, I think. Yeah, so I'll highlight this as a red, that I want to see why my operating expense suddenly jumped, right? And then I'll see, okay, go one section at a time. Is my research expense increase dramatically? No. Is my SGA increase? And you notice, oh yeah, it's increased a lot from 7 to 11 and 11 to 20, right? But it drops by. So something happened in between in 2019 where the selling general and administration expenses increases, right? Which may be, and if you see my financial Facebook fundamental analysis video, in that one, if you haven't seen, you will find that this is because they have paid certain fees. Okay, so because of that is increase, is a one-time fees, and then it comes down. Okay, so these kind of things we are looking. Okay, so that's it, explain this reason as well. So let's go here. So here is 25, and then 24, and then 27. So similarly, if because of this number is down, then this is down as well. The next, so we'll do that for each and every thing. So income before tax, okay, we'll do, and then income tax expenses, and here, right, it goes 2, 4, and you see in 2018 it was less, but in 2019 it jumps as well. So we see here that income tax expenses jumps as well. So that's why my net income in 2019 it's dropped. So it's dropped base here, base of two reasons, from SG&A and the income taxes. So that's how basically we're looking. And then there shows as the basic EPS and the diluted EPS. So to calculate the EPS, which is the earning per share, basically this is my earning, right? If I want to calculate this earning or net income per share, then it's very easy. So what is my basic? So basic average share is, so my basic average share, oops, is 2854. Okay, so this one, and then my basic EPS is this divided by this is 6.48. So if it's, I think it's just the rounding, if I take the rounding out, you see it's 6.48 because it's showing in 2 digit. If they show in multiple digit, then it matches exactly. Similarly, the diluted, I'll take the diluted share and then divide, and it will give me this as well. Okay, so that's pretty much on the income statement which we have seen today. So if you like this video, hopefully please do like, so more and more people will see and get benefit of this video. And if you haven't so far, kindly subscribe to my channel, and I really appreciate on to you on that one. And last but not the least, thanks for your time and to spend with me to see this video and giving me your time. So next I will make a video on this financial statement balance sheet, and then another video on the cash flow statement. Okay, thank you for again, bye.